Hi, I'm Linda Aman, Aman Arts. Welcome to my world. I'm going to be painting this large canvas in an abstract. It says here it's 48 inches by 48, and I'm going to be taking plastic and hanging it behind the canvas. It still has this plastic on the front, but I will use plastic to go all around the edges, take my large paintings that are finished down so I don't do anything to them, but I don't want to. And then I'm going to take a big painter's tarp and put on the floor so that I will be able to do juicy stuff and have freedom to do what I want for the abstract. It's going to be in a number of different times because I'm going to set this all up. You can see how I have it ready for painting. I'm going to tell you about my plans and my expectations of where I want to go, and then just have a lot of fun. I'm excited to have you join me. See you soon, and stay tuned. Thank you. You can see that I've started getting some tape up. I wanted to see how this works. I'll get way back and take a picture of it later too. But I've got the first amount on. I'm leaving my plastic on the canvas for right now because it's just easier to do that. So I keep a lot of plastic scrap, and so I'm going to show you how I'm going to do this. I don't have to have the plastic underneath the actual canvas. I just need it enough underneath that I can't splatter. So I think I'm going to have to kind of tape it up. I'm learning this at the same time you are. I'm going to put the big painter's tape. I figure if I use the painter's tape, I'm not going to have any trouble with taking this down later. I painted these walls some time back, and I don't want to do it again. So I'm just going to put the tape I'm going to need there. And these chairs are not folding chairs. For safety, they're extremely heavy chairs. So I'm not going to have to worry about them tipping on me. My tape's right here ready to go. I don't know if you can see me. I'm here by myself, but trust me, I'm at the top of the wall putting the tape on the edge of the plastic, and then you'll see me come down, and you should probably see me now. And it takes some more tape, and I'm just going to put some tape here. This is one of the reasons I left the plastic on the canvas for now. I think this is an easier way for me to grab this than off my arm. I'm going to wear it like a bracelet for now, and then I'll have it handy. And then that's going to all turn under here, so I think I just need to put some stability on the sides here and at the bottom. And then this will just tuck under when I take this off. In fact, I could just do it now and show you. I have two screws that hold this up on the wall. I'll show you that later. But anyway, you can see it's going to be able to tuck under. And then on this side, I'm going to do the same thing. These are actually pieces of plastic that I saved from my watercolor paper. Need to bring my heavy chair over. Trust me, that's a heavy chair. It's not going to tip over. I might tip over, but it won't. I'm going to put this back on here. It's easier to handle. And I'm going to do the same thing. Come to the top of the wall, put some tape up so I've got plenty up there to hold it. Boy, I'm glad I have this tape ready. I can just pull it off the canvas plastic until I take that off, and I can tape it on. Okay, then I'm going to come down, and I can tuck this under. It's not long enough, but I'm going to put some to the bottom too. Oops, it came apart at the top. Let me get that real quick. Tape it over, and I'm going to take some off of here. This painter's tape is a nice wide one, so I can do another piece here to kind of hold those seams together, because I want to be able to work without concern for paint on my wall. Or you can see I took my paintings down too. Okay, so that's a nice length there. Let me go ahead to the corner over here. I'll turn the camera a little bit. I think you can see me maybe a little better. And I'm going to get this side over. And then put this over. I'd have my husband help me with this, but he's at work. And of course, you know how an artist is. They want to do it when they want to do it. So I'm doing it now. Okay, so that's going to hold. That's under. Then I have some big plastic. If you don't have this kind of plastic, I just take garbage bags and cut them apart And down here, I'm not going to be bothered by the black color. I think just me, I want to work against a non-color on the sides. But right here, I'm going to be able to put that black to the bottom. So I'm going to just take this whole strip. And again, tuck it underneath my canvas. I'm going to have a couple pieces, but that's not going to matter. And I'm going to tape it. My students coming in for class will love this. They'll think, Linda's at it again. Okay, so that's taped. I'll take another piece of tape and put over here, across here, on the wall. And I just need one more piece of plastic to this edge. Doesn't have to be pretty. The painting has to be pretty or wonderful or whatever it's going to be. But I'm not worried about this. This does not have to be fabulous or anything. It's just going to be what I need to do. So I'm going to put that up so I've got it ready. And then this is going to be right to the floor, it looks like, which is really good because I'm not going to trip on the plastic at all. Let me push this chair out of the way. And I'll be able to put my tarp underneath, so they're separate pieces. I thought about putting just the great big tarp over and under and everything, but I don't want to trip. And I figure if the plastic is only on the wall, then it's not going to have me with a trip hazard. It will just be under my painting for my safety hazard, you know, for the painting itself. There, that feels like it came up. Okay, so this is going to take a little bit of to show you what this is hanging on. Okay, here it comes down. And you'll see I have two large screws, which I'm going to poke through. So you can see that's going to be long enough. And I need to tape that back over at the top. I'm going to take another piece here. You will probably find more ways. Mine needs to be kind of temporary because I teach in here and I rent this space. I'm renting it for quite a while yet, but the idea would be, for years, but the idea is I don't want to damage anything and I want to have it easy to take down and do all that. So as I put this back up on the hooks, I think I'm ready to start just putting the tarp down. And when I put this down, the painter's tarp, I will push these tables back a little bit, give myself plenty of room. This will come off the floor every time I'm done painting for that day. So I hope that gave you some ideas. I can turn this painting on those screws at any point. I'm not, again, going to take the plastic off yet because I want to be sure. I could have used this plastic on the wall, but I wanted something thicker. So I'm just going to put a few more pieces of tape, and then I think we've got it. So there's how you can make your painting wall. Okay, so you can see at the top where I've taped it. I'm going to tape a little bit more on the left-hand side. You can see that that black garbage bag plastic goes right to the edge there, and that's just a molding at the bottom. And then right here is where I can put my tarp that I would remove at different times. But I think this is going to work quite nicely. Isn't that a vision of loveliness? I guess you have to be an artist to understand that, but I think that's going to work well for me. I can do different sizes there. I can take it down easily. It took me just a few minutes, as you saw, to put it up. So I think we're in business, ready to go for this. Yeah, I think we're ready. So there's the in close of how I tape the edges and all that. So I think now I have to do the real business of getting a painting thought up. So I've got a lot of ideas. Come back and you'll see it.